Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys happen to be new, my name is Andrea. I film videos all about cruelty-free beauty products. Typically, I do love to focus on drugstore and affordable makeup, but there are a lot of high-end products I love as well. And I got this video idea because I was on Sephora's website the other day, and they have a section called Beauty Under $20, where they share all of their beauty products that are under $20. Pretty self-explanatory. So I was kind of scrolling through that section to see which products were available, which ones I loved, which ones I was curious about. I realized that I had tried quite a few of the products for under $20, and there are some really good options. So in today's video, I thought it would be fun to share 10 different makeup products that I love that are under $20. I might do a part 2 with like hair care and skincare, but in today's video, I just wanted to focus on makeup. That way, if you have a Sephora gift card or you're planning on placing an order, but you would like to shop the more affordable brands and products on the site, hopefully this video can narrow it down for you. The Sephora VIB sale is right around the corner. It's still a few weeks away, but these might be great options to add to your cart because you can get a little bit of a discount on them and make them even more affordable. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, let me know and I can film part 2, but let's jump into it and we'll start talking about the products. So let me start with a new release. I actually picked this up a few weeks ago because it just sounded really nice. It's the LASH Beauty Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I have fallen in love with this formula. It looks so good on the skin. I tried the foundation when they first released it, I think maybe about a year ago, and I was so excited to try the concealer. In fact, this brand has definitely become a favorite of mine. They are one of the more affordable brands at Sephora. A lot of the products are under $20 or right around there, and on top of that, it's a clean, vegan, cruelty-free, Black-owned beauty brand, and I've just been enjoying a lot of their releases, including this concealer. This just looks really nice on the skin. It's a very lightweight, thin concealer that blends out with really any effort. It just looks so good on the skin. It almost has like a serum-like texture to it, and it melts into your skin really beautifully. They do claim that it's a full coverage concealer. I would say it's more of like a medium coverage concealer that you can sheer out to look like a light coverage concealer, but I think that's why I like it because it looks really natural on the skin. So it looks nice if you're using more of a light to medium coverage foundation, or if you're using a full coverage foundation. This is nice because it doesn't feel like you're adding a ton of product on top. It just kind of melts into whatever foundation you're wearing and looks like skin. It stays in place pretty well on my skin. I was actually so surprised because based on the texture, I thought it would crease almost instantly, but whenever I apply it, I can usually wait a few minutes as I'm just doing the rest of my makeup, and I still don't notice immediate creasing. As the day goes on, by the end of the day, if you have under eye wrinkles, it's going to crease inevitably, as will any other concealer. But I like this one because it just looks so natural on the skin, so it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't sink into your fine lines the way that some more full coverage intense concealers do. It just looks really pretty, and as the day goes on, it wears really nicely throughout the day too. So I definitely recommend this. Their foundation's also a great option, but I think that's over $20. There are 2 more products from LASH Beauty that I wanted to mention. The first one is the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. This really has been my go-to under eye powder. They have a couple of different shades. I have the shade Resilience, which is like the lighter translucent shade. And I think, again, the reason why I like this is because it's very skin-like. It's super lightweight. It doesn't look like a powdery powder. Listen, I love powder so much. I love really intense powders, really mattifying powders because I do have really oily skin, but sometimes it's just nice to have more of a lightweight powder that doesn't look like you applied powder. When I'm wearing more of a natural looking concealer, I feel like it kind of cancels out the results when I use a really heavy, intense powder to set it into place. So this is perfect because I just take this on a brush, I place it under my eyes, between my brows, wherever I apply concealer, and it just sets it in a really natural way. I'll also use a big fluffy brush and use this as a finishing powder on my entire face because it removes any shine, but again, it's super lightweight, so it doesn't feel like a really heavy powder. So I think ideally, if you have dry or normal skin and you want to try a powder, this is a great option. If you have oily skin, I think you'll still like it. You just have to be a fan of more lightweight powder. It's not going to lock your makeup into place all day long. I wouldn't use this on like a super long day or a day where I want my makeup to look good for 12 full hours, but I like to use this alongside of more of like a tinted moisturizer, or I love the tinted sunscreen from Tower 28, and this is such a nice powder to set that into place because it doesn't erase all of like the beautiful glowy benefits of products like that, but it still sets them into place slightly. So this is a really nice option. Also, I've been using this for a while and I still haven't hit pan on it. So it seems like there is a lot of product in here. I mean, it says 0.23 ounces, but I think because it is such a finely milled light powder, you don't need a lot. LYS Beauty does have blushes and highlighters as well. I haven't tried the blushes. I definitely want to pick one of those up during the upcoming Sephora VIB sale. I like the highlighter, but I don't know I would call it like a top 10 product. So that's why I didn't mention either one of those. But the bronzer has definitely become a staple in my collection as well. This is such a good, smooth formula. If you're looking for a matte bronzer that blends out really well, that you can also build up to be more intense on days where you want more of an intense bronze, this is the perfect formula. I have trouble finding matte bronzers that work for me because they either look super orange or they look a little bit patchy or muddy on the skin. That's not the case with this one. This is such an effortless formula to use. And I like this because in the winter when my skin is a little bit lighter, and then in the summer when I get a tan, this bronzer works well for me because I can use a light hand or I can build it up. And it is a pretty pigmented formula. I have the lightest shade Motivate, but even this one can be built up to be a little bit more intense on the cheeks too. Let's talk lip gloss formulas. So a lot of brands charge quite a bit for lip glosses on the Sephora website. Some of them can be like mid-20s, even up into the $30 price tag. And for some reason, I have a hard time spending that much on a lip product, but these are currently like my 3 favorite formulas and they're all under $20. The first formula that I want to mention is this one from Cashew. These are the Gloss Shot lip glosses. These look so beautiful on the lips. They feel very luxurious, very plush, very high-end, but they're $16. So these come in 4 different shades. I do wish they had a bigger range. I wish they had more brown toned nudes and then maybe even a few vibrant shades as well because they're so pretty, but all of the shades with the exception of the clear lean very like pinky nude. These just feel good on the lips. They have almost a little bit of like a thicker plush feel to them. They're not uncomfortable. They're not sticky by any means. They're definitely like glossy, very soft. And I think the applicator is perfect. It's like a little bit curved, so I feel like it hugs your lips in the most beautiful way. And I can't get enough of these. They have like a vanilla cake scent to them. They're so glossy and pretty, and I just love using them. They make me really happy when I get to use them. They're great on their own, but you can also wear them over lipstick as well because they don't have a ton of pigment. So these are great if you prefer more of like a traditional lip gloss that's not sticky at all. If you do like a little bit more of a lip oil feel, I do recommend the Tower 28 lip glosses. These are similarly priced. These are $15. They do have more of a range to choose from, but the Tower 28 glosses are very, very sheer. So they don't end up looking super different on the lips. I would say if you're kind of debating between like 2 nudes or 2 pinks, they're going to look very similar in the end. So like I said, these definitely have more of a lip oil texture with a very glossy sheen. These are not long lasting at all. I feel like you constantly have to reapply these. I put one of these on right before I started filming. I have the shade Cashew, and it pretty much wore off because again, it does have more of a lip oil texture. So it's definitely going to make your lips feel really hydrated, really glossy, slippery, smooth, but it's not going to provide long lasting gloss, or it's not going to provide a long-lasting sheen throughout the day. I like how they just give you a sheer wash of color because I will wear them on their own, but I'll also wear them over lipstick as well. And they give you that pretty glossy sheen without depositing too much color. The last lip gloss formula I wanted to mention are the Fenty Gloss Bombs. Now at this point, Fenty does have some different gloss bomb formulas. They have the Gloss Bomb Heats, which I love so much. They also have the, what's the other one? Why am I blanking on it? Oh, the Gloss Bomb Creams, and then they have the original just like Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizers, which are basically sheer glosses with a lot of shimmer in them. So the other 2 formulas are actually over $20. I think they're maybe $21, so not significantly more expensive, but you know, for $20 and under, I wanted to mention the original. The original in the shade Hot Chocolate really is still one of my all-time favorite glosses. It's so pretty. It just gives you a sheer hint of color with a ton of shimmer, a ton of shine. These are honestly the glossiest glosses I've ever tried. They make your lips look really full and smooth, and what's nice about these, like I don't wear this one as much, Diamond Milk. I have 2 other shades. I have the original one and I have Fussy. I just can't find them right now because I'm still kind of unpacking makeup from when we moved. But what's nice about these is I never feel like I have to wear a lip liner under them or a lipstick. They just look so good on their own. These are like my purse glosses. Like they are the lip glosses that I throw into my purse because I know they are low maintenance. They look really good no matter what I'm wearing. And I don't have to look in a mirror to touch them up. I can throw them on. I don't need a lip liner or a lipstick. They're just so good. If I had to get rid of all of my lip glosses and only keep one, I would keep these. I might keep the Gloss Bomb Heat formula because I do like the way that adds like a little bit of a tingle. It plumps your lips a little bit, but the original formula is still just so, so good. I know pretty much every brand has released cream blushes at this point, and there are a lot of great options, but again, cream blushes can be very, very expensive. There might be other formulas that are worth the price tag or worth the hype, but if you're like me and you don't wear cream blush as much as you wear powder blush, but you still like to have it on occasion, you might not want to spend like $25, $30, even $35 on a cream blush. So a great option is this formula from Tower 28. These are the BeachPlease Luminous Tinted Balm. So technically you can use these on the cheeks, the eyes, the lips. I usually just use these on the cheeks. Sometimes I'll apply them to the lips as well. I have 2 different shades, and these are so nice because they stay in place all day long, even on my oily skin. They're also very, very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. Typically, I like to apply these with like a beauty sponge and just kind of blend them out that way. I won't say they're as blendable as some other formulas that I've tried, but they stay in place really well. So if you are looking for longevity, this is definitely the formula to try. They have some really beautiful colors. I would love to try more, but again, I just don't wear cream blush as much as I wear powder blush, so I try not to buy too many options. I feel like it's nice to have like a lighter, more natural option, and then also like a deeper pop of color for days where I want more of a dramatic look, and then you can always mix the 2 shades together. But I've been really impressed by Tower 28's formula, and again, they are a brand that's a little bit more affordable compared to other brands at Sephora, so I hope they release additional products this year. I'm definitely curious to see what they have in store in the future. I have 2 products that I use all the time. I wouldn't say like every single day, but at least multiple times a week. Like they're definitely staples in my collection, but I don't talk about them that much. So I wanted to mention them in today's video because they're both under $20 as well. The first one's under $10. This is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. This is an $8 lip balm. It's cruelty-free. They have a couple of different flavor options. So I have natural mint and shea butter, which I typically use, and then I also have shea butter and vitamin E, but I love these so much. I actually got a recommendation to try these, I want to say maybe a few years ago from you guys when I was asking for lip balm recommendations, and a ton of you said this is your go-to. It's so good. It's incredibly smooth on the lips, it's really hydrating, and it provides long-lasting hydration, especially when I use the mint one. I'm sure it's like that minty feel and minty smell, but I just love the way that these make my lips feel. I usually apply them before I do my makeup, and then when I apply lipstick on top, my lips are so soft. Lipstick applies beautifully, but they're also just nice to have like in your purse, at your desk, around your house, and they're $8. You do not have to spend a ton of money on a lip balm. I have tried expensive lip balms. I've tried Bite Beauty, Drunk Elephant, and I always come back to this one because it just works so well. So if you're looking for a staple lip balm, this one is so good. I also wanted to mention a lash glue. So I tried this Velour lash adhesive, I think around this time last year, and it just works so well. Other lash glues really irritate my eyes, or they smell terrible, or they don't work, and that can be so frustrating. And this one works extremely well. There's no scent, and it does not irritate my eyes. So it is the perfect formula. It's $12. I just reordered it. I got the black one because they do have a tinted one as well, and that should be here soon. But this one goes on, it's like white with a hint of blue, so you can see it really well. So if that's what you're looking for, you might prefer this, especially if you are a beginner. But I will apply this to my lashes, let it sit for like 30 to 45 seconds. And what's so nice about this is when you put your lashes on, they don't slip around, they don't move. Putting lashes on can be a little bit difficult because I wear them on occasion. I don't wear them every single day, so I feel like I've been out of practice, and I don't think I really wore them at all last year or even the year before, but I do think they're fun every once in a while. And the most frustrating part is when you do your eye makeup and you put the lash on and then it slips and the glue gets all over your eyelid. That just doesn't happen with this one. So I definitely recommend this one. I had a pair of velour lashes that I thought were really beautiful, but I tend not to spend a ton of money on like expensive high-end lashes, but this lash glue, it's a high-end lash glue. It's only $12. It performs really well, better than drugstore options, and it doesn't smell. Like the one that I was using from, what brand was it? I feel like maybe it was Ardell. It had such a strong scent that I could smell it all day long when I was wearing my lashes, and I couldn't deal with it. So this one is a good option. It's $12, but it will last you a really long time. The last thing I want to share with you guys is a lipstick formula. A lot of lipsticks are over $20. In fact, I don't think I saw too many for under $20. And the only one that I had even tried or recommend under $20 is this one from Urban Decay. But I have loved these for years. These are the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. Now, they did recently reformulate, repackage, and I will say that some of the formulas are the same, but I think they have a couple of new finishes. The only downside is that I think they got rid of some of their original shades, which I am so sad about. I don't think they make Disturbed any longer, which was one of my go-to lipsticks. So that is one thing that I don't love about these, but the actual lipstick formula is still really, really good. Today I'm wearing the shade Liar, which is a cream formula. I do have that Tower 28 lipstick on top, but these are so nice. They're very lightweight, really smooth on the lips, super comfortable, really hydrating. And then they also have matte finishes as well. The matte finish feels very similar to the old Urban Decay formula as well. Now, I don't think they used to have this one. This one is the Shine finish, and the Shine finish is so gorgeous. My favorite is the shade the 405. It's like this beautiful, glossy, rich red color. So if you do like a super glossy lipstick, you are going to love this formula. It feels so good on the lips. It has one swipe pigmentation and it gives you a ton of shine. It's definitely not a transfer proof lipstick, so just keep that in mind. But if you are, still looking for just regular traditional like bullet lipsticks, but you want a really good formula under $20, these are amazing. They're really, really beautiful. And they have a ton of colors. They have nudes, they have pinks, reds, all kind of shades to choose from. Okay, guys, that is everything I wanted to share with you guys in today's video. I'll link everything that I talked about in the description box below so you guys can check the products out yourself. And if you want to kind of scroll through that beauty under 20 section, there are a lot of interesting products. Definitely some that I'm personally curious to try out myself. But I hope today's video was helpful for you guys. If you have any recommendations that are on the more affordable side from Sephora, please let us know in the comment section below so we can check them out. And I'll see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye.